Hi guys, Chucky Boy here, bringing you a quick random video. Just trying to show off some stadiums when I'm testing out my new recording software. I was having a lot of trouble with Fraps, so decided to upgrade, some people might say, to DX Story. So I'm just testing out the settings. I've had a few issues that I've had to sort out, but I think it might be alright. And I've also done this as well, so I can show off a few more stadiums that I've got. I mean, this one is the Pacaembu in Brazil, and it is insanely good. I mean, look at it. You've got the massive buildings in the background. So this is where Corinthians are playing at the minute while the new stadium's being built. The new one will be ready for the World Cup, obviously, next year. So this one is. A lot of teams use it every now and again when they can't play at their own ground for whatever reason. I mean, it's a bit messed up at the minute in Brazil because everyone's using everybody else's stadium. So I'm doing a live commentary while I try and record two different things at the same time just to see what happens. So yeah, we'll just carry on and we'll play the game and see how it develops. I mean, I've never done a live commentary before, so I've only just started doing, and that's a goal already. Insane. Trying to make me look bad, obviously. Obviously trying to show me up. But yeah, I say I've never done a live commentary before, so I've only just started doing actual commentaries actually, and I'm getting more and more comfortable the more I do. But I tend to run out of things to say, so I just thought I'd do a live commentary and see if that's any better. Recording my reactions to certain things like this goal. Maybe see if that's an easier way to do it for me. I don't know. So let's try and get a goal back. Now I've changed my settings on the game. You may or may not notice I've knocked the speed down to 0. No, sorry, +1. Now I always play on +2. A lot of people don't play that fast. For me, I always did because that's just what I like to do. But when you go up a level in difficulty, I think you need a little bit more time to decide what you're going to do with the ball, so I decided to knock it down a little bit and see if that made it any easier. I've gone with assisted settings off, so there's no assisted passing, there's no auto shoot, auto tackle, whatever they're called. They're all turned off now. And my passing assist is down to 1 bar, I think it is. So you might see me play the ball to absolutely nobody. That's just me trying to get used to the new settings. Something I've never really messed about with in the past, but just felt like changing it up a little bit. Now I'm playing the game more and more often. See there, look, that's an assisted pass. That just awful. But I keep doing it every now and again. But say it's something I've never really bothered. But I've never properly played. I've played this game a lot, but it's always been with my brother. We're doing like a 2-player Master League or something like that. So single player on this. I've always spent most of my time. Oh, should have scored there. I spent most of my time doing editing for the faces and things like that. So I've never really played it too much. So I'm just trying to get used to it all again. I mean, don't get me wrong, when I wasn't making faces or editing things like this, then I played this game every hour of every day possible. This was the only game that went into most of my consoles over the years. But since I've been doing the faces and things like that, you just don't get a lot of time. I mean, of course that's my fault for doing so many faces, but that's what I enjoyed doing, so that's what I did. I mean, look at this, look at the buildings in the background there, and the trees in the corners. It's just an amazing stadium. One of my favourites in the world by far. But yeah, so I'm just trying new things out now. I'm getting a bit more time to play the game. Single player, I mean, I've got my Return to Glory series and the Derby Day series and all the other stuff that I'm doing at the moment, so it's giving me a lot more time to play the game and get used to certain things and see if we can get a goal. Oh, just wide. I shouldn't have shot from there, really. I should have cut inside maybe. But let's just skip this replay. So like I said earlier on, I was using Fraps before. Now a lot of people have said that's the best thing to use. and I wouldn't really argue. I've used it from day one, really, of getting my new PC and starting making videos and things like that. I've always used it. My brother had a copy of it that he used to use years and years ago, and he basically stopped using it, so he gave it to me, so for me to use. I managed to get the license sorted out, so it was a proper copy, just handed down from my brother, really, who got a copy years ago. So we sorted the license and issue out, managed to transfer it across to me so I could use it, and I was using it ever since. I never had a problem with it, and up until last week, I think. And I mean, the file sizes were quite big, fair enough, but if you use other software to shrink that down again afterwards, then it wasn't really a problem. But for some reason, for the last few weeks, we had really bad frame rate drops that I've never experienced before. Never ever. And I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if it was something to do with my computer or something to do with the program itself, or the game was messing up. I didn't know what it was, so I tried it on other games and it was doing exactly the same thing with every game I tried to record. So I just basically put it down to it being fraps, and went on a search for a new program. And other people suggested this one too, so DX Story. So I thought I'd give it a go, and as of yet, let's go. What a save! But yeah, as of yet, there's a lot more settings obviously involved in this, and you can set a lot more different things up however you want. So there's a lot more customization involved, definitely. But so far, I have had no problems at all with my frame rate drops. So none at all, and that's the dog snoring now. So that's not handy at all for a video. If you hear it, I apologise. I can't do anything about it. He's fast asleep at the side of me, so just have to kind of ignore it for the time being. Trust him to pick now to start snoring his head off. So yeah, I mean, that's it really. I've kind of run out of things I wanted to talk about. So that's a free kick, surely? No? Well, we'll see. Am I going to lose another game? Seriously, these settings are really... I'm struggling with these settings completely at the moment. But I don't want to give up. I will just basically play it until I get better. There's no way I'm knocking it down or turning the settings off. I mean, I enjoy... I said that at the wrong time then. I was going to say I enjoy the fact that I can make a mistake as I made a mistake. That was quite ironic, really. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy the fact that it's a much more difficult game to play. Makes it a lot more challenging for me. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy that will sit on the easiest settings and, you know, all that kind of stuff. If it gets too easy, I will knock it up, or I'll change the settings to affect that, and that's exactly what this is doing for me a minute, so I'm happy. We get through ball, he's not even running. Yeah, so there's the end of the game. It's a 1-0 loss, but it was just a short little gameplay just to try and test out the new settings and things like that, and chat about a few things. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like maybe. While I'm here, just to mention my Return to Glory series and my Derby Days, I'm still looking for suggestions for both of those things. So if you want to drop comments or go to my Twitter page and drop me a suggestion on there, they're both in it. The Twitter links in the description. Also go to PesUniverse. I've got threads over there that you can suggest things in as well, so go check all that good stuff out, and we'll catch you again next time.